Have you ever wondered what the world will look like in 50 years if we continue on our current path? This question isn't just a thought experiment, it's a pressing concern that revolves around the issue of climate change. Climate change is not a simple problem. It's a complex, urgent, and global challenge that we're facing right now. You see, climate change refers to long-term shifts in temperatures and weather patterns. This isn't a natural phenomenon though. It's primarily driven by human activities, and the chief culprit among these activities is the burning of fossil fuels. Think coal, oil, and gas. When we burn these fuels, we release greenhouse gases like carbon dioxide into the atmosphere. These gases act like a thermal blanket, trapping heat and causing our planet to warm. This warming isn't just a future concern, it's happening here and now. In fact, the Earth's average temperature has already risen about 1 degree Celsius since the late 19th century. Now I know what you're thinking. 1 degree? That doesn't sound like much, but this small increase has a huge impact. Imagine it like this. Our planet is a finely tuned machine, and even a slight tweak in the system can throw the whole thing off balance. That 1 degree is enough to disrupt weather patterns and wreak havoc on our environment. And if you think this is where it ends, brace yourself. The rate of warming is accelerating. The last decade was the hottest on record, and the last 5 years have been the hottest 5 years ever recorded. This is a trend that's not just alarming, it's potentially catastrophic. Climate change is already having a wide range of impacts. We're seeing more frequent and intense heat waves, droughts, floods, wildfires, and rising sea levels. And the consequences are expected to become increasingly severe if we don't take action. So, what's in store if we don't change our ways? We could be looking at mass displacement, food shortages, and economic instability. Interestingly, the Earth's average temperature has risen about 1 degree Celsius since the late 19th century, a seemingly small increase that has profound effects. And these effects are something we'll delve deeper into in our next scene. Did you know the past decade was the hottest on record? It's a chilling fact, especially when we consider that our planet's average temperature has risen about 1 degree Celsius since the late 19th century. That might not sound like much, but even this seemingly small shift has been enough to disrupt weather patterns and significantly impact our environment. Now, let's put this into perspective. Imagine the Earth's climate as a finely tuned orchestra. Each degree, each weather pattern, like an instrument, plays its vital part in creating a harmonious symphony. But what happens when one instrument, say the temperature, starts to play out of tune? The harmony breaks and the entire symphony is affected. That's precisely what's happening to our planet right now. The pace at which our world is warming is accelerating. The last 5 years were the hottest ever recorded, a trend that shows no signs of slowing down. And as the orchestra plays louder and faster, we start to see the impacts. More frequent and intense heat waves scorch our summers, while severe droughts parch our lands, leaving them barren and lifeless. Unpredictable floods wash away homes and livelihoods, and wildfires rage with unprecedented fury, turning lush forests into charred wastelands. And it's not just about the weather. Rising temperatures